All right, so here we go. This is the actual game itself. As you can see here, I have some mouse control functionality, which is good. And yeah, there are some additional options as well for going to like advanced controls here. You can actually fully set this all up. This is all very cool. So there's bits and pieces. Again, it's all sampled up to controller here, but you can do it however you so desire. I mean, it's usually the believer. It tends to be how the shit works. But yeah, so as I say, my memory of this game is never good. So we're going to have to work a lot of this out on the fly. That means gaming, that means puzzles, that means combat, all that good stuff. It's probably won't go well. We should be playing, as mentioned, on hard mode. Oh, by the way, the Enhanced Edition also includes Born from a Wish, as I've got to mention. This is a sub-scenario. It's kind of cool. It's a little short session. I've never actually played it before, but I'm aware of it. This basically lets you play a short section as Maria, if memory serves me correctly. But I've never actually played it. But it was something that got included in later versions of the game. I forget exactly. I think it was part of the director's cut, if memory serves me correctly. I could be wrong. But again, hard action, hard riddle, because I make things easy. Here we go. Twice the gaming. Oh my god. To be fair, I don't think I could ever go back to having one monitor. Not for what I do. Absolutely no chance. I could never stream with one monitor. God almighty, no.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
Now, one of the beauties, the fact that this is this has now obviously been all upscaled, is you can see lots of cool little details about the game that perhaps you may have never seen previously. James' model's been reworked a bit. One thing I did remember back from the earlier version of this game is James's eyes were like really bright for whatever reason. There was some sort of shading error which has been fixed, so that all makes sense. Oh, look at you. He's like, I know, I'm the fucking man. Like, we'll find out in 12 months, buddy. I'll give you a little sample here. There's only so many things they could actually work on here, which is a thing, as you'll see here. But because like, you can see even here, like the Heaven's Night posters might look somewhat familiar. It'll do that. Yeah, one of the things that upscaling all this stuff does is that you can tell the stuff that wasn't upscaled. Like, say, the back screen. You can really tell in this that that's...
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
I know, Quillen.
I got a letter.
It's a thing.
The name on the envelope said, Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
I mean, we've seen stranger things. And yeah, that's one of the, I think the things people forget about. And one of the things that the series has always done really well is the music. It's always been very, very impressive. Really helps to kind of sell and underscore a lot of what's going on. Okay, so yeah, they're not bad, you know. So let's look in our car here. We will find ourselves a map. It's pretty useful. We're going to be needing that. We can go and have a look. I've got to remember my controls here. Okay, Y is my map button. So here we are. We need to make our trip into Silent Hill proper. Rosewater Park. We think we're going to need to make a trip to Sanford Street and then upwards the hotel and the amusement park. We've been there before. Well, that's what they want to do. They want to try and capture that. Now, one of the things they tried to definitely press was a degree of faithfulness to what came before, which makes sense, and I get that. Right, now, as for ourselves, that is the wrong button. Start button, there we go. We got a couple items. We've got the photo of Mary. Very good. That backdrop looks awfully familiar. And the letter from Mary, which obviously has the appropriate text. So we got nothing else. We are going to have to make do with what we got for now. It's going to be a little tricky. Alright, let's get going, everyone. We've got a bit of a jog to Silent Hill. Unfortunately, the route's blocked here. Welcome! Oh, thanks. Ooh, kids. Or at least running or jogging or whatever you want to describe it as. It's like, oh, Jill? I mean... I don't know if I go that far. They got shorter hair, I guess. A little tram. Who knows? I suspect they won't have quite as long a walking segment, however. Call it a hunch. You know? Gotta let the camera decide when it wants to turn around. We do have, of course, our search view to control our camera here. That sounds like nature, right? I think that's how it works. I've been in the Deep South before. I know how this shit works. That's a good question. Where exactly is Silent Hill? Like, what state is Silent Hill in, everyone? What do you think? Midwest seems pretty easy to say. I'd probably say maybe like Northwest. Like Washington State or something, maybe? I can see Washington State. I don't know if it's ever been, I can't recall. Someone's going to say, Shadow, they told you it was here many times. I'm like, I don't remember that shit. Is it Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania also makes sense. Look in here. We have our mysterious floating object. Makes you feel like someone's groping around inside my skull. That's one way to describe it. Was it Pennsylvania? Fair enough. So here we can save our game. We're going to put that right now. Wait, what did it say? Space needed for new game save 32 kilobytes. Free space 43 gigs. Very good. Very good. We do also have a... I've got to remember my controls here. You can... That's it. LB and RB. You've got your strafing here, for example. If you LB and RB, you can quick turn. That is very, very useful because maneuvering James is not the easiest part of this game. It's a bit funky. You're going to have to get adjust that pretty quick. Based on Centralia. Remind me never to go there. I'd be pretty, because I get there, it's like fucking like, oh shit. This can't be good. I have seen days that are like nearly this foggy before though. There was one I remember like several years back. It was just ridiculously foggy. I think I could see maybe like 15 meters tops.
Excuse me,
It was crazy.
I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, you just get used to them, you know? You learn to live with the
Yeah.
demons.
I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This, this town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay,
It's-
I got it.
It doesn't
I'll
have
be
the same
careful.
ring, 70, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not lying.
It doesn't have
No.
the same ring.
I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
It's the enhanced edition version, hence
why?
the E command, which should be working. Hopefully.
I'm looking for... someone.
Who is it?
Someone... very important to me.
It's a mod for
I'd
the
do
PC
anything
version,
if I
yeah.
could be with her again.
Took some work to get this
Me
going.
too.
But we
I'm
know.
looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your
No,
problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
Remember, this game is like 20 years old. Things have changed a bit since then. Yeah, hopefully the command's working now. I don't know if it actually is. It should be. All the commands should be working, so that should be good. Alright, okay then. So we're going to continue the road and continue to make our way through. They did. Well, they kind of took... They didn't much fix up the port, but yeah, they kind of took the PC version of the game and just went to absolute fucking town with it, which is a good thing, you know. Yeah, they took some of the things that worked from PC and kept it. They took some things that worked on the console version, moved them across, fixed some issues, upscaled renders, fixed lighting problems, all that lovely good stuff. As I say, it took a little bit of work to get this like running properly. But all things considered, it looks, you know, I was pleased with what I got and pleased with the very quick playtest that I had, so we're going to maneuver on. So that was the lovely Angela. We'll be seeing more of her before we settle down. So yeah, one thing definitely of the old game, you've got this very, very long segment of like just simply walking to town. I'm guessing the idea was to like kind of give you the feeling of that, you know, you're leaving what you know and entering something else, and kind of the isolating sort of feelings of everything. And oh my god, here we go, look at this, folks. Silent Hill Ranch. Wouldn't you just love to own that establishment right there? Oh boy. Board up your windows. 200 years. Well, I don't know. Might not make 200 years at this rate. God only knows. But even I'm getting all the reward playthroughs done now, I still can. But anyways. So, talking about the bit of the run itself. So, as I mentioned at the start, I don't remember very much of this game. I never do. Every time I play Silent Hill 2, I come in largely forgetting how the game exactly works. I certainly don't remember stuff like where stuff's hidden, where we're gonna find bits and pieces. It's all a mystery, and I never, ever particularly recall this. Combat itself is not particularly pretty in this game anyways. It never was. Melee combat especially it's a bit ugly, it's a bit clunky. So I think a lot of the time we're going to be better off just trying not to fight. That's going to be probably my modus operandi here. But obviously this is going to only get changed as we go along. Now, bear in mind, this is melee only, so we are allowed to use whatever weapons we so desire, as long as we can find them. And one of the things that's kind of nice is, instead of, like, say, in Silent Hill 1, where basically it's a general progression of weapons, except for, like, between the hammer and the axe, depending on what you want to do. This game does offer different types of weaponry that do different things, so it's not always going to be clear whether we want to use whatever we just happen to find. We're going to need to react to the situation. But we're going to have to get pretty good at this game pretty quickly to have any chance of beating this. There's no question about that. This is, Silent Hill 2 is not... It's kind of tricky for me to say. I wouldn't say any Silent Hill game is easy. I don't think I'd say this is the hardest of the lot. I think Silent Hill 3's opening is pretty tough sometimes. The game can just throws you in head first. And you can really go down the rabbit hole here. This game at least gives you a bit of time to kind of get used to what the hell you're doing first, which I guess is nice. There's the Roadrunner. Very good. I know. The original cast, they're good people. Anyway, so we'll make our way into here. This will bring us to, there we are, Silent Hill proper. We are here, everyone. Very good. On Wilts Road. Okay. So, yeah. I don't really recall at all where stuff's hiding about. We're gonna have to do a little bit of hunting around, a little bit of scavenging. I did have a very quick walk around the map, but that was on easy mode, where there's items everywhere. I don't expect it's gonna be quite as generous this time, but there are some bits and pieces, like this first aid kit. It's gonna be useful. We're gonna need it. But yeah, just running around on beginner mode and just like killing dudes in like 2 hits was pretty entertaining. I do not expect that. It's gonna be pretty brutal. Oh yeah, freaking Johnny Bravo. It's good times. Alright, and so in we go. Now, for the record, at the moment, obviously, we don't need to worry about like getting into fighting anything, but I think the game's gonna largely streamline us to say we need to do certain things. I know. Resident Evil 1 is a, it's an incredible game. That's all I can say. It's an incredible game. What is that? It's good stuff. So, yeah, I don't know if the game will let me go off the beaten path yet, but be honest, the early game's pretty safe. We don't need to worry about things too much. Besides, we've got to talk about combat. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be good. I really need a burger. You know what? Who doesn't? Ooh, health drink. Nice. But yeah, enemies are going to hit pretty hard, and this is going to be ugly. We do need to go this way. It's going to be important. Right, some more stuff over here. Drinks. Grab those. Nice. This is all going to be useful, and we're going to be absolutely pouring through these resources pretty quickly. Should probably save the game. Let's go ahead and do that. One thing you might also notice, one thing they wanted to get as well with this version, is you notice that the transitions between areas are really, really sharp and quick, which is nice, and I appreciate that. Like they're very, very quick. You will see this more when we're inside buildings and such, but yeah, things like you can tell it's just like bang right there. Very, very nice. Right then, have a little look in here. Oh yeah, I mean it's absurd. There's no question. Good sign. Good sign. A most curious of sounds. You're kidding me. Well, maybe we should find out. Yeah, James, it's right there. Also, game is loud. Also, it's... Hello. Oh, yeah. So that shot right there. That's loud. Alright then, boyo. You're going down. Right. So, one thing that happens as well is the enemies get kind of like faster on the harder difficulties. They can get pretty quick here. All right. Yeah, beat this guy down. Get him! Ow. Fuck you! Yeah. On easy mode, you literally hit them, and they just go
Is
down.
it dead?
Easy like.
What the hell is it? It's not human.
Enemies are going to be pretty tough. Alright then. So yeah, a bit of damage. That wasn't great. So here is our first weapon in the game. The wooden plank. It's a plank with a nail. Literally all it is. It's not very good. Right, I'm just going to, don't mind me, just turning the game down. Da-da-da. Section was a lot louder than I thought it was going to be. We'll monitor that as we go. There's a lot going on, but yeah. So this weapon's pretty rubbish, everyone. We're going to need to upgrade from this as soon as we can. Which will be a little while. Should be a little while. I guess we'll have a drink. Yeah, very good. So yeah, that is, that's dead, everyone. Very good. As is this guy. He is also very dead. There's a lot going on.
Oh, yeah. This thing broken?
Good subtitles.
What the?
I would have just put illegible noise.
I better take it anyway. I might need it.
Yeah, he knows he's a full horror character. He takes fucking everything he finds. Good on you, my boy. Alright then. So yeah, we need to make our way to Rosewater Park, but before we do that, we've got some exploring to do, kids. We've got this whole area to go and have a little wander through, and we are going to do that. We need to gather some items dotted about. We're going to need some help. Yeah, he's alright, you know, maybe this isn't his first rodeo. Maybe he's actually like some kind of horror detective, I don't know. But yeah, so for now, with this thing, I mean, we just can't get involved in combat. This sucks so hard, this weapon. It's so brutal. We just gotta leave it be, so. For the time being, we just gotta avoid fights. When we get some upgrades, then we'll readdress, but for now, not really good. Also, I took some hits there trying to show stuff off. That was probably a good idea. Okay. So, where's the first place I want to go? Probably north. Let's go north first. Drink. But again, so my memory of where stuff is there is definitely a cave in. Definitely going that way. That's, yeah. To be fair, they're a bit tricky first time. I actually aren't surprised by that. Remains of swamp. Look, something of land surrounding the monument. It was originally swamp, but was later field. Nicknamed the Blood Swamp because guys apparently poured the something used to wash the blah 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 blah. Blood Swamp, everyone. That doesn't sound bad at all. Nope. Yeah, good on you. Good on you. Everyone's had some problems. It happens. So, there's a few places we want to be hitting up. Specifically, we want to go down this bottom left side. Is the first place we want to go. Yes, remains of Blood Swamp. Sounds like a nice friendly place, doesn't it? Hear all the dudes walking about again. We don't need to fight them. There's no need. It's not gonna benefit us. Man, not having any idea where stuff is in this game is a bit tricky. So I kind of want to go investigating and like foraging a bit around, but it's probably not going to end up. Hello. Ooh, nice. Fortunate enough, if you do pay attention, James will look at stuff that he spots, which is handy. But I'm not going to spend all day looking around. I'm just going to hit a couple of locations that I know there's some stuff dotted around. Let's go ahead and, yeah, hi, guys. Bye, guys. We don't want anything to do with that. We don't have to. The streets are pretty safe. This will change later. Don't worry about that. The first real test of the game is when you first get indoors, especially in a melee run. You know, when all guns are just disallowed. That's the first real test for you. Ah, I did spot out of the corner of my eye. I just caught there was a health drink there. Very good. I appreciate it, man. I shall see you soon. Hey, it's Happy Burger. All right. What we got on menu? Any good stuff? And nothing too interesting. Should we note as well, there is actually a guard mechanic in this game. People forget about this all the time. But if you hold in place of the run button, you, like, guard up to, like, reduce the damage you take. It is a thing. How many people actually regularly use that in combat is another question, but it does exist. It's worth pointing. How much I'm going to use it in this campaign? Pfft, are you kidding me? So yeah, anyway, so if you do attempt to try and get up to Rosewater Park normally, you can't do it. All the roads are busted out. So the first thing you want to do is swing down this way. And there's this caravan, which we can go and investigate. No. Inside, we got a memo. I'll wait at Bar Neely's. Looks important. So that is going to be our first destination. I have a save point here. I'll leave that for now. I'm not like a saveaholic. I don't need to be so much when I'm streaming. If it's like on a YouTube video, it's a bit different, but hey. There's lots. We can go in that way. But yeah, I'm sure there's like drinks like all over town. I'm very sure that's the case. Nope. Ah, shit. That's what I get for trying to have some combat there. Alright, fine, you win. I was like, sneak attack? It's pretty tempting. Bar Neely's is up this way somewhere. Yeah. Saving is for winners. Well, this man has had a bad day. I think that's the bar here. Here we go. Alright. So we got another map here. This one's a little bit more modified. Looks pretty useful. We'll find there is something at the end of Martin Street, which we should probably pay a visit to. And we want to be heading to the Woodside apartments. Very good. Oh, yeah. This message. There was a hole here. It's gone now. Very good. Very good. It's seen some use. Right. I think there's something up the middle street there. Up Martin. We should probably go pay a visit. I do feel compelled to, like, do a little bit of looking around. I mean, health drinks they're okay in this game. They're not great. But, I mean, you'd rather have them than not, right? But, like, going around Silent Hill trying to find goods and items is definitely a rabbit hole you can get yourself caught into. Yeah, corrupt saves suck. Luckily, we don't really need to worry about that much nowadays. It doesn't really ever happen. Hello. Hello, James? Oh, James, you got hit, man. Damn. Can't get in the basketball court. Oh, shit. I was hoping I'd avoid him, but I did not. Well, that was a health drink. I'll take that. Yes, this reference a game that didn't exist for another 4 years? I should probably go back up by Grand Market, actually. Hello. Goodbye. so I'm just trying to cover some general bases. Wait, you stop that. I mean, the enemies are definitely a lot more aggressive in hard mode. They will really go for you, and there are more of them as well, I'm pretty sure. I can't just... Hello! And you wonder why I came back here. Hello, first aid kit hiding in front of the medical facility. Very nice. Silent Hill, fresh meats. Sounds like my kind of butchers. Yeah, first aid kits are pretty good in this game. I mean, that makes coming back here, like, immediately worth it, and was immediately a very good idea. Let's get over here just for a second. Just want to get away from all that hell. And I think the enemies in this game are going to get so much worse than this. Hello? Wait! Get out of here. Lock is broken. We ain't going that way. Not here. Wait! Handgun rounds! Alright! Well, at least it's the first aid kit. That's more useful, but there we go. So, hang on, everyone. We are going to be not using these. What how many we're going to come across over the course of the game? I actually have no idea. I don't have memories of Silent Hill 2 having, like, tons of ammo, but I could be wrong. 6 drinks, 3 first aid kits. This is a good little scavenge. Right here. Alright, let's start actually making some progress here. We do need to make our way up towards Martin Street, but let's head up here very quickly. Cover both sides of the street, and then we're going to move on with the game. I have bad memories of the apartment block. I have memories of it being surprisingly difficult and kind of unpleasant. Well, thank you, dude. If you're reading this, it probably means I'm already dead. Yeah, probably so. I saw those demons. They were there, I'm certain, but my friend says he didn't see anything. If that's true, does that mean what I saw was an illusion? Whether that demon or that 8 other human beings are real, or whether it was just some kind of hallucination in my mind, dreamed up, one thing I know for sure is that I'm beyond all hope. Savage. Are these all different? Yeah. It seems that they are attracted to light. That's why people who need light to see are their natural prey. They also react strongly to sound. We were just sitting in the dark and staying quiet, but even that problem. I don't even remember these notes being here. I have no idea what these say. If you're gonna try and fight them, its important thing is to relax. It's dangerous to fire a gun while you're crazy with fear. That's not my problem today. Take an aim and squeeze the trigger. Yes, thank you. Good. 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 Very good. Alright then, that's lovely. I don't even remember those being there, but hey. Lots of suspicious looking sounds. Suspicious looking sounds? Yes they do. There's all sorts of little things about this game. I'm sure people do remember. You know, as you do. To be fair, by the amount of enemies that we're going to have to deal with by the end of this... Hey, it's the Italian! Man! Make our way up here. The bugs make very weird sounds. I'm not gonna lie. They make very strange sounds. Medical drink. Hello. Yeah, as I was saying about Goes Erupted, I have horrible memories of Woodside apartments being pretty tough to begin. And not having a gun is only going to make things worse, so I'm kind of in the business of arming up before it all goes to hell. And you need to come over here. Here's our key. Or they are, like, on wheels. I don't know. It's very strange sound. I don't know. I don't know why they sound like that. Fuck you. Ooh, good camera. Oh, yeah, you can see him down there. Hey! You get back here. I gotta add to my kill count. Fuck you. Oi! They will get back up if you... Oh, shit. I'm committed! Ah! Get him, James! Shit. Self-defense! You can see how bad melee is in this game. Would you die? Piece of trash. This stick sucks. This stick sucks. We are so screwed. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. If you can, like, stun lock enemies like that, it's not so bad. When there's, you know, one of them. This will not continue. I'm very sure. Alright, let's make our way over to the apartments, everyone. And then the game will truly begin. The streets aren't too bad, you know. It's fine. But to be fair, I think we've made a pretty good haul. 7 drinks, 3 first aids, and that includes a drink we use as well. I think that's, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's pretty good going. Now, where the hell's the way in, actually? I don't even know. One of these gates. It's not that one. I think it's that gate there. Yeah, that's the gate. Alright then. Before we do... Yeah. The door that wakes into darkness, opening into nightmares. That's not ominous sounding at all. Shit. Oi. Sir. Oi, I'm just trying to scavenge here. Well, that was a waste of time and help. Yeah. That. Okay. Let's get exploring, everyone. Again, my memory of most of this game is pretty rough, but I remember that there's a garbage chute here. This will be important later. Don't think there's anything over here, but I could be wrong. Aside from, you know, this locked door. Can we open this from the other side? No, we can't. Okay, cool. Let's get inside, everyone. Let's get inside and make the paint. Oh, by the way, something I always wanted to point with this garbage chute. So every time I play it, there's always, I don't know if you see there's like a little coin of some kind that's on the garbage. Almost like, my God, there's something there. Can I not pick it up? You can't. It's like a weird artifact of some kind. But it's definitely there. It's a thing. Right. Okay. We got the drink. Here's our apartment map. Let's get ourselves re-familiarized here. We are there. And then we've got that route which takes us to there. Okay. Second floor. And the third floor there. Okay. Man, it's been a while since I've seen this. I mean, it's a way of life, you know. Go save the game. Alright, everyone. So, yeah, we've had a bit of fun running around, but now the game starts proper. This is where you go and find out how good or terrible you're about to be at this video game. We are going to be destroyed. It's not going to be good. The problem is, these areas are so narrow, I think I'm going to have to fight. I'm not excited by this. That looks useful. You can do anything with that, James? Maybe not quite. But maybe we can find a way around. Wouldn't that be something? much about Silent Hill 2? Like, do you remember much about how the game works, how it plays, everything like that? I'm curious. Let's go have a little trundle around the place here. Got a shopping cart. Ah. Well, that looks useful. James, you gonna let me James? I can't interact with it. What? I can't pick it up. He's like, I know it's meant to run, buddy. Let's not even worry about it. I'm like, okay, you understand. Oh dear. Well, we're just gonna ignore the guns there, everyone. Never mind. Not like I can use it or anything. Surprised I can't actually interact with that in any way, shape, or form. Well, whatever. Very good. Good run, everyone. Yeah, so I always remember the plot of the game. You know, I remember what happens, I remember why it happens, I remember all the bits and pieces, but that's about it, kids, unfortunately. I never remember the puzzles, I don't remember the maps already, particularly. On guard, sir! We need to fight him. We need to fight him. Bug? It's not a good time. Oi, get back here. Where do you go? Oi! Get back here, you son of a... I'm gonna get you! That was interesting. It is meant to be pretty dark, especially for now. Right, what's the way to do this? Do we just face tank this dude and then just swing for the fences here? Or do I try and bait an attack and then go for it? Attacking takes so long in this game is the problem. Get him! Yeah! Eat it! Scumbag! Get him, James! God, this... Oi! Get him! Backhand slash! Yeah! Get him, James! This stick is terrible! Oh, shit. Oh, he's got reinforcements. That's complicated. Uh-oh. Retreat! Retreat! Oh, dear. This is locked, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, this isn't awkward at all. Yeet! Da 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 da! Oi! God damn it, I want to kill that thing. There's 4 of them in here! What? Oh my god. This takes us back here. Shit, I'm so screwed, everyone. Alright. There's a trash chute. Something strange in the hole. We need to do something about that later. Oh, they're down there. Alright, we gotta go exploring here. You can see how bad this run's gonna be. This weapon does no damage. It's miserable. I did like 15 hits to the dude, and he still wasn't dead. 15 hits! We are so dead. Okay, let's go explore everyone. Henry Mildred Scott. Okay. We can't see, apparently. It's too dark. We need to rectify our whole light issue first. This does say, the scars from the past remove the nail that stops time. But until we get the flashlight, we can't do very much here. That's probably why we couldn't interact with the gun. We couldn't see it. It's too dark to read the map. We need to get the flashlight. That'd be pretty good. Now, Where is the flashlight?